since he's come out. Like, since he's come out, he's been absolutely insane. And what's crazy is when he first came out, I didn't think that he would be super strong. I didn't think that he would be like what he is today. Like, he's like, when you think of an assassin, like, he's pretty much the staple assassin. It's like, okay, this guy, when you think of assassins, this is the guy that probably first comes to mind, or one of the first few that comes to mind for sure. Probably Fenny would probably be the most popular, but yeah, Gaijin is definitely up there when you think of the one of the best assassins in the game. And yeah, obviously his skills, his abilities, everything that he comes equipped with makes him a very, very solid pick. He's a hero that Pain uses quite frequently. And then Yuji, I'm pretty sure, obviously Yuji, you've seen Yuji go crazy with him. So these are two. This is a hero that both of those guys use, and yeah, he's a very solid pick. We obviously know why. So let's move on to the next one here. Let me know what you all think about Gaijin. Obviously he's sick, but yeah. So moving on to the next one here, we have Claude. Claude is a hero that they've been using a lot this season as well so far. And Claude is definitely one of the strongest marksmen in the game right now. He's definitely meta because of the mobility. Like, and that's what's crazy about the meta right now. It is the mobility. You want heroes that can survive in the meta and has that mobility to be able to escape certain situations, because let's be honest, while if you're a very good player, you can use Layla and heroes like that, also, you don't want to be out here trying to go against pro players or top level player, top tier players and stuff like that, and put yourself at a disadvantage. What you would rather do is grab an overpowered hero and just get to like just having fun. Like, because honestly, when you use a hero like Layla, if you're good enough to pull off using a hero like Layla, your mind is going in overdrive. You're non-stop thinking. You're like, oh, is he going to come from here? Is he going to come from there? Is he going to do this? Like, and to be fair, your mind is always doing that when you're playing Mobile Legends. But when you're using a hero like Layla, it's just like, it's so much, you're panicking so much more at all times, because you can, like, literally with Claude, you can catch him off guard and he can just hit his ultimate and hit his spell and he's good. But yeah, anyway, moving on to the next hero here, we have Carrie. Carrie is another marksman that they use a lot. Bryn uses Carrie a lot, and she's a hero. She's never been one of my favorite heroes, honestly. She's always been really, really strong and very powerful, but she's just never been my cup of tea personally. But she's definitely a solid hero. She's probably one of the strongest marksmen in the game for sure. I definitely see a lot of people using her. This one actually, this is Pain, Hayes, and Yuji use this hero. So, like, literally the majority of the team has used Carrie this season so far. So, yeah, this hero is definitely a solid hero. She's definitely strong. Moving on to the next hero here, we have Kaya, however you want to pronounce it. We have this hero, this tank, that's very, very good as well. So, Pain uses them, Hayes uses. And basically, this hero is very solid because you can just jump in, dive in, grab somebody, and pull them back to your team. Obviously, with that type of kit, it's kind of hard to. This hero can be kind of annoying. It's kind of hard to survive going against this hero, because the second you get hit with that ultimate, it's pretty much a guaranteed death if they're working as a team, which Bryn Esports usually is, which explains why they're using a hero like this. So yeah. Katja is definitely on this list for them. They definitely use Katja a lot. Moving on to the next one here, we have Akai. Akai is also another one of these top tier heroes that they're using. And I mean, Akai, he's probably not the number one best tank right now, but he's definitely a solid tank, especially when you're trying to dive people, knock people where you want them to be and stuff like that, force the positioning into your team's favor. He's very good at that. He's very good at disrupting. If a team has a certain stance, they have a certain position, he jumps in, gets to hitting his ultimate. That team is knocked off balance. That team is split up, split apart, and torn apart. Like, he can do a lot for a team that's already set up in a dominant position and stuff like that. And he can also, like, make plays when it comes to singling out heroes. So Akai is a very, very, very solid hero. Moving on to the next one here, they use Grok. They use Grok a lot, and Grok is definitely he's a heavy hitter. This is the type of hero that you want to use to deal a tremendous amount of damage while still having that sustainability. You have that sustainability if you rub up against a wall. Obviously, you get a little bit more shield, and you're able to take a little bit more hits and stuff like that. But the damage that he can do, especially to squishies, if you come out and catch a marksman off guard, you can take almost like a good quarter of a marksman's health just by catching them off guard and hitting them with this hero. So yeah, Grok is definitely insane for that reason. Moving on next here, we have Thomas. Now, he's one of the newer heroes. He's not necessarily new. Obviously, we've seen him around at this point a lot, but he's come out of nowhere and he's been going absolutely crazy. Like, I've seen people do some crazy things with him, and I've seen some great performances with this hero. So he's definitely one of the best heroes right now. He's one that they're definitely using quite frequently, and I've also seen other pro teams use this hero a lot as well. Me personally, I've actually never tried this hero. This is a hero that I have never played. Let me know what you all think of this hero. Have you played this hero? Do you think that he's a really good hero? Let me know your thoughts down below, man. Then next we have Kagura. Kagura has been one of the best mages in the game since she's been released. It was a point in time where they were releasing different mages, and she was nerfed and stuff, and she kind of went towards the background, but she's always been a pretty solid hero. I think that she stopped being so popular because people just cling to the most powerful heroes. She wasn't a trending hero for her power at a certain time. Like, she's come into the trends, then she's left the trends, but I think that pretty much she's always been a solid hero. So yeah, Kagura, she's one that they're using a lot more frequently, actually. So yeah, definitely had to throw her on this list. You're not going to be surprised to hear this next hero at all, but obviously Chao. And I don't think I have to tell you that Hayes is definitely one of the ones using Chao. But I'm pretty sure we've seen some Chao plays from Pain as well. So yeah, Chao he's definitely going hard this season. He's going to go hard this season. And I don't think that there's a lot of heroes in Mobile Legends, period, that can do what Chao does. His tankiness, his ability to single out targets like that while still disrupting the whole enemy team, like, Chao, he has a lot of value. It's a lot of value in that hero, and obviously it's no surprise why people are using him. Now, last but not least, we have Mortis. Mortis is the 10th hero on this list, and he's one of the best. He can